Put your hand in ice water for 30 seconds and then take your hand out and put it in the room temperature water. It'll feel warm, right? Now put your hand in a hot water glass for 30 seconds and then back in the same room temperature water. This time it'll feel cold. Same water, completely different perception. That is called the contrast effect. Psychologist called Harry Helson discovered in 1964 that our perception of anything depends entirely on what we have experienced immediately before it. In my example, same temperature, same information, same solution, but different perception based on the contrast. So here is how most speakers fail. They present their solution in isolation. Here are some examples. So if you say you want to learn a new language and you have to sell your idea of how to learn new language, you can either say, want to learn a new language. Most people will buy expensive courses, pay hundreds of dollars, study grammar, rules for months, memorize a vocabulary list, and then they can have a bit of conversation. Versus you speak with a native speaker for 15 minutes daily. No apps, nothing. You will be fluent in 3 months. Or some other example is, if you want to read more books, you could force yourself to read 1 hour every day before bed, find the time to sit and read it. Or you can just listen to the audiobook while you are on the way. So these are some of the examples that you can use. And when you are selling something during your speeches, you could be saying that, okay, consulting company will charge you 50,000 or hundreds of thousands to use this. I'm giving you this method for free. If you just say that I'm giving you something for free, it wouldn't have that much of weight. But if you tell them that this thing you can buy in a consulting company for thousands of dollars and I'm giving you for free, then they will understand the value of it. And that's where the contrast effect works. For example, if you have to talk about time, you can say the traditional ways, if you do it, it'll take 6 months. But this method, you can do it this afternoon. Or if you have if you're selling something which is simple compared to the complex alternatives, you could say before, if you were doing it, you could, I can bore you with 45 minutes of theory to explain you how it works, or I can give you the summary of it in 1 sentence, right? So your solution didn't change, but you just added an alternate contrast to it to make it more effective. So stop presenting your ideas in isolation. Always show the painful alternative first and then reveal your solution in contrast. Your message will stay the same, but the contrast effect will make it more valuable.